Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Stood up well to him there. Can he get it through? Olise picks it up out wide. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Mbappe! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Rabiot. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rabiot. Now, can they get him away?
They've got to make this nice and quick. That's great positioning, so good from him.
Konate, Koundé, and it's Rabiot. Here's Tchouameni. Shot could be on. And the shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
And it's been taken short. Now there's a fine ball. Now it's Mbappe. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. 15 minutes till half-time. Camavinga. Olise. He's a sharp little ball here. Olise showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tchouaméni. Olise is onto this. Camavinga. And it's Tchouaméni. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Tchouaméni. And here's Thuram. Koundé. Out to the right. Chance here to counter. Tchouaméni. Now Mbappe. Rabiot. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Tries to pass it through. But he's well to Rabiot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Saliba. And it's Rabiot. Tchouaméni producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Olise. Looking to play him in. Looking for He's having a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. France are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
France have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played back in. Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. Threads one in. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! It's always been caught napping.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
À leur place, le numéro 12, le numéro 7, le numéro 24.
He gets big! There it is!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's hits a shot! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost... he's given it away! Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Changement pour la France. Le
It's
numéro
their
6.
second corner of the game.
Le numéro 15. À leur place, le numéro 25. Le numéro 4. Changement en cours.
Cleared without hesitation. Great chance! Always going over the top. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to...
Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Played out towards the right wing. Chouameni, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Decent progress down the left. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Aimed beyond the defence, and that's really well manoeuvred. So much. Tries a shot! Goal! France! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
France are in dire need. Decent chance! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Good read, needed to be.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, this is a... Can he finish? Koundé gets it clear. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Dembele has it in a wide position. Dembele. Now it's Tuyen. Colomouani. That's very neat. And it's Tuyen. And that will be the final act. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
We have already started here. And here's Mbappe. Oh, look at the space here. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So the most significant moment of the game. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's a pretty loose pass. Koundé. France leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Tuyen promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Thuram. Rabiot. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Thuram. Good ball, good take. Oh, takes a shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
France grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Shoots! Goal! France! And they get themselves in front! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
France take the lead. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Koundé making good progress on the right-hand side. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Played back in. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! Goal, France! And they're back in front. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
France go into the lead. And it's Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read. Camavinga. Rabiot. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's in a great position here. Camavinga. Rabiot. And it's been played through. Thuram. He's got on Thuram! Well, now it's and it's come back out to him. It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of and it's half-time here. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. The second half then, just getting going. Tuyen. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Tuyen, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Olise, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Camavinga, and it's Camavinga. And it's Rabiot. Now this could be a... And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 14. Le numéro 6. À leur place.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Le numéro
Well
7.
seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good for them.
Changement.
France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Saliba. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Kante goes steaming forward. Tchouaméni. Rabiot. Rabiot. Into the channel. Back into the middle. Oh, that was vital. Conte. Searching passes played there. And he plays one through. Mignon gets it clear. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he's in on goal, and the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Kolo Muani has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Tchouaméni. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's having a shot! Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a monster match-up, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do...
Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tchouaméni. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouaméni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Camavinga clears. Olise receives it in a good position here, skims one in. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Hernandez. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Camavinga. Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Can he get on the... There's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Olise. Tchouaméni. France look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And the pass is intercepted. Tchouaméni. And it's Rabiot. France disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That's tidy. He's a sharp little ball here. Well read. And the danger is averted. Camavinga for Olise. Tchouaméni. Rabiot. That pass has been well intercepted. Koundé. Forwards and with intent. Now that looks a decent ball. He's well positioned. Goes for a shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. No way through. Tchouaméni really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That is a great pick out. Now it's Tuyen. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga. Tuyen. Looking for options for movement. Good ball, good take. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's half-time here. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And the action is back underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Pass somewhat off target. Rabiot. And it's Tchouaméni. Saliba. Olise, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
France looking to pass their... Decent chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Not the most accurate pass. Tuyen looking understandably energised after his goal. Rabiot. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Tuyen. Koundé. For Olise. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And he's forced to go back. And it's Rabiot. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Camavinga. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Tries to play it through. And they win it back again.